at our map pool presented to you by Toyota. Ilios to kick things off.
Ilios is one of my favorite control maps.
Right, this is going to be it, but we have Danya with that grab, and he has not hesitated to throw it out. Gets it eaten, though, this time. Gods was ready for it.
Huge.
Big plays from Gods. That's the kind of work that he needs to do right now, and Toronto Defiant up to 94%. This is it for Paris. There it is, the counter coming in. Cruising the sound barrier, does not waste time. Gods on the self-destruct, over the top and gets the triple. He goes down, but he did his job in Toronto Defiant. This is going to be the point for them. Gray has to throw the trance in here, trying to buy some time, but it's just not going to happen. He is going to go down immediately afterwards, and it will be the Toronto Defiant taking the lead in the first map of the series.
Absolutely perfect.
Get the cam. They're going for the maximum amount of damage here. Looks like they don't want to overextend, though.
It's really smart ultimate usage there. They used everything except for the Transcendence. Now the Transcendence keeps them alive through this Graviton Surge. Holding this hallway, 92%. It is desperation time for Paris. They have to try to push in.
That's exactly what they're using here. Gray with the Transcendence, hoping to be able to touch the point. You got Finzi in there as well, so they do have the overtime Wick of Burn, and 2 kills coming in for Paris Eternal. Toronto Defiant are the ones who somehow cave. Finzi will get demaced and chucked off the side, though, so there is an edge here, an advantage perhaps for Toronto. They could try and run it back, but they have so little damage, and Ivy going down, not going to help things. So somehow, Paris Eternal free. Paris now the ones who have to make the plays. We'll see. There's the shatter attempt. Finzi gets connected. Aid with the sound barrier, but 3 big kills coming through. And Toronto Defiant looking like they're going to pick up the first map of this series. Hex, it's going to be 2-0, and Paris Eternal on the back foot.
Super smart from A to save his sound barrier there for when they needed it. They were tracking all 12, knew a shatter could come down, saves their life during it. We talk about Sharik and Gods, but A looked like they were out-positioning, out-rotating, making quicker calls. Shield is insane.
This is insane. The cooldown so small, so short. We're going to have them commit a little bit here at least. Paris Eternal, though, good use of their cooldowns, will survive. Nico gets picked off early, so for the Paris Eternal, they're down a man, but they've done their damage here. Toronto Defiant just getting picked.
Yeah, those tank shots hurt. There's a quick 3. That is the second time that Neko has...
Looking a little stumped, unless Ben Best can come with the goods, looking for that monster shatter to open the door. Gonna get in, shields are there, sound barrier used as well. Perfectly handled here by Toronto so far. Now they need to capitalize on it. Charik, he got boosted as well, so he's gonna be up to the Primal so quickly here. Just needs to survive instantly. Headset gets the Primal off, closes the door on Paris.
Transcendence is there, so we're not out of it just yet. Rally is available though. A lot of sustained hit immediately as Toronto tries to re-engage.
This is the last fight, exactly. Sound barrier used here by Cruz, hoping that it will make the difference here for his team, but they're doing such a great job here, Toronto. Nobody really out of position, nobody overextending, making it very difficult for Paris to find that stun kill to kick things off. Sharik doing a good job, and once again, I mean, he's up 50% already on the next Primal. Doing so good at surviving here and doing the damage. Gods, once again, casual self-destruct out of the open, forces Paris off of the point. And there it is, Danya coming up with 2 kills, but Ivy strikes right back. Danya trying to make the difference for his team.
Now that they have Rally, though, the sustain is all there, and the reinforcements will be there too, and you can fly and spasm all you want, but it does seem that at the end of the day, Paris will take the map of Paris.
Home turf, tying it up. 1 to catch up to the likes of the Shock, the New York Excel, who we will be seeing later, and get a little bit more of an impact. Exactly that. There's the timing. Sound barrier, though, perfectly played here by Aid. Still going to lose Sharik, and Nako goes down as well for the Defiant. So a lost fight, despite the attempt here to turn it around for the Defiant. It will be the Paris Eternal crushing through.
It's really nice from Paris, though, because they had just gotten grabbed. And now the EMP comes off and the shatter comes in. So there's
Toronto. They need to get it done now. There's the grab going through. Trance was ready here from Gray. Even the shatter getting thrown out. Shriek is getting caught in the open and he is gone. Good focus fire there from Paris Eternal, and that is not going to help things here for the defense. As Ivy, he's got nowhere to hide, no shield.
There's absolutely no shield, so it's going to be a ton of free damage. They're forced to use the sound barrier. They get grabbed afterwards.
Now Ben gets focused down before he can take the charge. Still trading back and forth, but these are some kills coming through here from Toronto.
Oh, Toronto's going to be able to hold this one for certain right now, as they got the respawn. They have to go back and get the cart. They're in overtime. They had to go touch.
They can't leave it. Now Gray getting the pick on Aid. Headshot lays him out. There's the grab to take him, and we are going to have 2 quick kills coming in here to kick things off for the Paris Eternal. They've only lost their Lucio. That's not the worst. Toronto Defiant, though, going to get cleaned up, and this is going to look like Paris Eternal will take the lead in the series, 2-1.
A nice late shatter from Ben Best, knocks down several and secures Holly, this game that's all about teamwork, and especially this meta, which is so... Now still putting some pressure on the cart. From the low ground, Ivy's actually beaming him down up top.
Well, there we go, Benzie. Giving Ivy a taste of his own medicine. That's a deep grab. Not going to help things here for the Defiant. Now needing to find the kills on the side of Paris Eternal. Do not want to overextend. Gray, careful, gets caught, but they do trade it. Once again, Shark goes down. And that is not going to help things here for the Defiant. Paris Eternal is shaping up to actually get some real progress here.
Yeah, they're going to be able to win this fight eventually. It's just some stall from Gods. He gets pushed out of his mech. They will stall him out just a little bit, but they don't want him stalling.
This is so tough. There you go. I mean, Finzi finally trying to apply a little bit of pressure on the high ground, but there's the grab right into the thick of things. 5 seconds left on the clock for Paris. They need to win this fight. Now we're starting to see the ults come through. Oh, that's somehow finds Gray.
Great barriers from both sides. And now Toronto's able to get everyone down, able to come back and touch the cart as well. Very important. And they, able to deny
up. Good angle play here. Gonna make it difficult. Danye once again will get the hack off this time. Team is up, and the sound barrier is there for aid, and Neko's gonna get his abilities back in the nick of time here. Could go for a boost if he wanted, if somebody dropped dangerously low. Ivy may get that attention here, but it's looking like Toronto Defiant. So far, they're definitely holding their own. There's the EMP over the top, full-on hack on everybody on the Defiant. That was as well here. Paris perhaps a little bit more of that experience going to be paying off for them on this stage.
Soundbarrier's up.
On Defiant, there's the grab thrown in by Ivy, bringing them together. Francis up, sound barrier as well, and Paris looking to really just crush Toronto Defiant as quickly as possible here. Aid somehow surviving, and they are still making progress. Still alive, but a big flank shatter, and that's going to lead to 1 kill. IM37 is out of it. Nico going to get pasted, so we traded the rally machines. EMP, though, could make all the difference. You need to stay alive on the point, though. 2 are still here for Paris. Finzi and Cruz doing the best they can. Danye working on that EMP. 3-on-3 situation, and this is going to favor Paris. They're going to be able to get out onto this point faster. Cruz gets picked, but this is it. Paris doing a good job. Hammond over the top as well, and no! Got a Widow! Headshot on Finzi's definitely going to ruin things here for Paris.
Still not over yet. Stall heroes are out just in the back lines, though. IM37 clicking away. Donnie's able to take down Aid. This one is on a razor's edge here. But the sustain up front from Paris still looking good. Gray with the switch.
Oh, Gray with the clutch. Headshot on Ivy too. Gods goes down. This is it. Paris Eternal. They'll get the job done, Hex. They will hold despite it all.
What an end to that series. Paris comes out strong.